I know when people are considering becoming an EFT practitioner, they've got a lot of things to consider as to whether you should become a certified practitioner. And maybe the question is broader, which is really, is the EFT certification training for me? Because not everyone who gets trained wants to go on and become a practitioner. A lot of times people want to get trained just because they want to heal themselves. And the cool thing about EFT is it really is a self-help tool. And when you have the right training and the right tool set, you really can help yourself. I was just talking to a woman who got certified a few days ago, a woman who took a year to go through the training. And the reason she took a year isn't because she couldn't finish it faster. It was because she had taken the training to heal herself. She came from a very traumatic background, and she was looking for a tool to help herself. She'd been seeing counselors for years, and she'd done all of that mainstream stuff, but she really wanted to heal herself, and she did. And she was telling me how this journey has really transformed her whole life. And she said to me the other day while we were doing the final exam, she said, you know, for the first time, and as long as I can remember, I want to live. And that's a big sentence, right? I want to live. And so that's the power of the EFT training. She had no intention of becoming a practitioner, none. In fact, she hasn't been able to work in a lot of years. And so she just never considered even going back to work at this point. But she is now. She's working with people and finding great joy in helping others. And by helping others, she also is able to help herself. So that's kind of the first reason to get trained, I think, is that if you're someone who is ready now to heal your own life, EFT can give you the power to do that. And if you have the right training, not just a few tapping points, but you know the techniques, and you know how to maneuver around, and you know how to ask the right questions, and you know what the points mean and why you would use them and when you would use them. That kind of information is empowering. And you know, that can save you a ton of money on counselors, not to mention the years of pain and having a mitigated life that can cost if you don't have the training, right? So that's the first person who would get trained. Honestly, it isn't necessarily about becoming a practitioner, it's about helping yourself. So if that's you, yeah, get the training, get going. And the next person is the person who really feels a call to help. Maybe you just want to help your family or your children or your friends. And again, it might not be something you intend to do for a living, but it's still going to improve your life and improve the lives of the people around you. And then the other person, that's the person who feels called to serve. And that's the person who feels called to help other people to heal, to make a living at it, and to have the freedom to work from home, the freedom to make really good money. My average practitioner charges up to $100 an hour, more than $100 an hour. I know some people are only charging $50, $75. I know some people charging $350 an hour. So there is really good money to be made, but it's more than that. It's about giving your own life a sense of purpose, like feeling like you're able to serve and help others and make a difference in other people's lives. And if that's something that gives you like juice, you know, that's juice in your own life when you see somebody else heal. You're the empath, you're the person who wants to change the world and help people. Then if that's you, then certainly EFT training is something that's going to transform your whole life. In fact, that's the one thing that I hear consistently, and it's on my, you know, it's in my marketing or whatever, transform your life with EFT certification. But the reason it's there is because I hear it so consistently. It's the one sentence that people will say to me during or after the training is that this changed my life. It transformed my life. And once you have it, you can't even imagine not having it. You can't imagine a life where you don't have a tool by which to help yourself and help others. You know, just before doing this video, I myself was a little nervous. I don't know what to say. So I found myself tapping, calming myself down so that I would have the strength to talk to you right now, and the calmness and peace of mind. And when I'm at the time that I'm recording this, there's a lot of chaos going on in the world. And so I'm just grateful that the peace of my world is being able to help other people calm that chaos. And in so doing, help to add to the health of the world. You know, with every one person that we help, we affect everything. So if that's you, if you're someone who feels called to serve, or you're someone who's feeling desire to help heal yourself, then certainly the EFT training is for you. It's not for everybody. You have to ask that question of yourself. But if it is for you, I'd hope that you would consider getting certified with me. It's at the Center for EFT Studies at onlineeftcertification.com. I promise you it's the best training I can give you, and that I will help you to become what you want to be, to have a good life. All right. Hope to see you in the training.